everybody. I am coming on today. I went to a homegoing and I decided I would come on and do a live because Valentine's Day was on fleek in the perfume section at Sears, and I wanted to share with you what I found, give you my opening feelings and stuff like that. I have just been to a funeral, so you'll see I'm red from crying. But this is YouTube. When you come to my channel, you are here with the real people, not with the fancy people. But I do want to do my haul. I have all of these perfumes here, huge amount of perfumes, and I did list the regular retail prices, not the sale prices. You guys, these perfumes were 90% off of retail. The first one I want to show you was in the thumbnail, and the reason why they have such good deals on perfumes right now is because when people buy perfume as a gift for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and all that, when they bring it back to the store, Sears puts that perfume on sale. So you can get a lot of designer perfumes from Sears at incredible prices. The first one I got, because I'm not about the long intro. I just wanted to let you know I've been at a funeral. My nose has been blowing. Couldn't wear false eyelashes or any of that today because what was the point? I knew I'm a crier. So I lost the person that was dear to me, dear to my family, dear to my church. And we gave her a beautiful homegoing service. And now I'm on here to share how the Lord blessed me with this massive perfume haul from Sears. The first one that I got, Prada candy. Yes, I got Prada candy at Sears. And this is the Florale one. It comes in this package here. I've already taken it out of the box. This is what it looks like. Now, when you buy it brand new, it comes with this right here so that if it has to travel to you, it won't open up. But this is the way you see them in the store. So then you can spray it. Of course, I've already been playing with all of these, and you can tell. So we'll put this back on here. These are light. These are not, this is not the heavy. I sprayed it in the air. Oh yeah. This right here, Prada Florale is, it is the work appropriate Prada candy. It is the lightest of the Prada candies. It's not as caramel, toffee candy as the other ones. It does have a candy note in it. But it smells so clean, and it smells so fresh, and it smells so decadent. You can wear this to work. You're gonna smell clean all day, and it has 3 different layers of fragrance in it. In the first note, you are going to smell light florals like lily of the valley and white florals, but they're light. And in the second note, you start that candy note starts to bloom because caramel is in the last base note, and it lingers with that, but the freshness stays with you. So it's a very sexy fragrance, but it's appropriate for the spring and summertime. And this was originally $124. And I got it for $41. Plus, it was spend $100 and then you get $100 in Sears cash to spend in the store. So that's how come I was able to get so much. I'm getting these low prices, and then on top of that, I'm able to go back and buy even more. Yes, I still have a few dollars left. It came in this beautiful box. I think this box is so elegant. It has this beautiful gold top. If you need to store these in the dark so that you don't end up spoiling them, if you get a lot of perfumes and you're going to keep most of them for yourself, It's all pink and beautiful and would have made a lovely Valentine's Day gift. It was given to somebody who returned it, and I snatched it up. Look how the Lord blessed me. Prada candy. Yes. That was the last one in my store, and it was a return. So they got those for Valentine's Day, but they will get them again for Easter. They will get them for Mother's Day. And if you're like me, you're going in for the returns because those are the best deals. Now, the next one I got, if you need a date night fragrance, Honey Boom, Honey Boom. This is Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. If you haven't heard about this, there's this guy on YouTube called Jeremy, and he has told everybody about this. I mean, he would do these fragrance tests where he would have men smell all these expensive fragrances that we spend all this money on. And then he would have a juicy couture fragrance. Men love Juicy Couture. Now, they say that this one doesn't last, but Juicy lasts on me all day. I smell like a lovely, delicious piece of toffee candy with oozing and caramel with this. Now, I'm trying not to spray too much because I got a lot of fragrances here. Oh, you can smell it in the air. The sexy. You can smell the sexy in the air with this. And look at this little packaging here. This was marked down from $100 to $25. It is Juicy Couture. It is the gold couture. It just says couture, but it has the gold backing on it. That's how you know it's gold couture. See how it's mirroring there? It's got the nice little container there. That's the 1.7 ounce. This lasts a long time because this is not an everyday fragrance. I can wear the Prada candy every day, and it's light enough to wear to work, and it's light enough to wear to church and whatever without, you know, killing them with kindness. This right here says date night for sure. Juicy Couture, Gold Couture, date night for real. Or if you're just if you're just that kind of diva that you are always bringing it, you know, you got your micro mini, your bodycon, your long braids, and your lip gloss. Maybe this is you. Okay? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. Now we will go on to another one. This is from the Elizabeth Taylor collection. It's Forever Elizabeth, and it's Elizabeth Taylor. This is what the box looks at. Now, these Elizabeth Taylors are on a deep discount because they're older fragrances. So this was marked down from $100 to $10. You see the bottle? Is that not gorgeous? This bottle is gorgeous. This is the lightest of the Elizabeth Taylor fragrances. This smells like linen. It smells like cotton. And the bottle, this bottle is so sexy. This bottle just definitely reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor. If you are thinking old lady fragrances, this one fragrance by Elizabeth is not an old lady fragrance. So I'm trying to catch it in the air. It smells like spring. Forever Elizabeth smells like fresh spring air and cotton. And I think the bottle kind of, oh, it's so beautiful. This is so beautiful. The bottle is beautiful. This is eau de parfum, so it will last you a long time. It's just a fresh, clean scent. So, and this is 3.3 ounces, so it's a huge amount, which is great because I can wear it in the spring. It lasts on me all day. Some people say they can't smell it after a while. My nose I must have the nose of a bloodhound or something, because I put this on before I go to bed to test it out. And when I woke up the next day, I could still smell it. I mean, it was right there with me, you know, and I loved every bit of it. It is a light floral. It smells like cotton and fresh linen and like a flower garden from a distance. Very much a spring fragrance. And I love the packaging on this bottle. Now, this one I got by accident because everybody in the store thought it was a powder because of the shape of the packaging. you know, Elizabeth Taylor makes a lot of powders. They're like, oh, that's a powder. You don't want that. Because the fragrances they think of is coming in a long bottle. But the eau de parfums often come in this kind of box. Keep that in mind because it was marked down to $10 in my store. This was the last one. I think this might have been a return too. But there's going to be many returns now. That is why I'm doing this haul for you, so that you can get in on these goodies. And next I have Kenneth Cole Reaction. This box kind of tells you right away, this is a fragrance that is work friendly. It's no nonsense. Kenneth Cole is a very minimalism brand. This could very well be any niche fragrance today. I want to show you this bottle though. It is gorgeous. And I think this one was marked down from $124 to $17. Yes, I'm not making this up, guys. I'm not making this up. You know, sometimes if you know how to find gems in older fragrances, you can do very well. Look at that bottle. Is that not gorgeous? And I think the pink lets you know this is the spring version of the Kenneth Cole Reaction series. Okay? Again, it's a very light fragrance, but this is a sophisticated light fragrance. So we will try another. I'm doing the air spray so that I don't put too much. This is a little bit more intense than the Forever Elizabeth. This is a light garden scent, very light, like cotton linen scent. Whereas this right here is very fruity. It's like it has passion fruit in it. I don't know what it actually has in it, but I can smell fruit. I can smell melon. I can smell sweetness and deliciousness blending with some wood. And that's like me in a bottle. For the springtime, it's not too light for me. I can carry it off. If you have dry skin, this will last on you all day. So some of the newer fragrances that smell light, like the ones I'm showing you, don't last all day. All of these that I purchased, they last all day. I don't know if it's because the bottles are older. Sometimes fragrances need to season in the bottle for a while, but these are good, and I love this. Doesn't that look like a bottle, like a niche line would use this bottle for everything in the whole line? Kenneth Cole Reaction just used it for the Kenneth Cole Reaction line. I can smell the melon, and I can smell like a violet in here, so there's a powdery note in it. Very sexy, very soft, office appropriate, particularly on dry skin in the springtime. I don't know if this will bloom in the wintertime or not, but I will definitely do some reviews for you after, you know, I get a chance to check it out. But I have not pulled out an old lady granny fragrance yet, even though these are on deep discount because they are mature. They are very elegant. You can sit these, look at that Kenneth Cole bottle next to this modern Juicy Couture bottle. They're both very, very nice, very elegant bottles. And of course, you know Prada. And I mean, just look at this bottle here. If you're they do not come across as cheap at all, even though I got them for deep discount prices. Now let's go on to the next one. And here we are. Now this one, I'm going to tell you up front, I am a mature woman, so at some point we had to expect me to go granny on you. So just give me my moment here. Just give me my moment. Elizabeth Taylor Black Pearls. See that right there? Black Pearls. This is granny in a bottle. This is that fragrance when you get that hug from your granny, somebody who wears a hat like this at church. Lace and pearls. This is the fragrance that you expect me to be wearing, okay? But look at this bottle. Is that not gorgeous? And I like the tip. It reminds me of Boucheron, which is another fragrance that I just love. I know I need to do my nails, but you guys, person died all of a sudden. The day I was supposed to be attending to me, I had to, I had to be a member of the church family. So that's just how it is sometimes. As you get older, things tug at you and things fall through the cracks. So that's just how it is today. I know that some of you have been there and understand. And those of you who have never been there or may never go through it, you're blessed. I'm really glad that God picked you to have that kind of life. I have this life of responsibility, and I'm going to handle it best I can. Anyway, back to this fragrance. I'm sorry. Your girl got off on a tangent looking at my raggedy nails. Okay. Okay. Is that not beautiful? I love that clamshell. And you guys, the funny thing is right now, everybody's into mermaid and clamshells and all that. And Elizabeth Taylor, she was rocking this in the 90s. She was already there. You just getting there. She got the black pearl and the clamshell in the 90s. But this is a vintage scent. It is a granny scent. Yeah, it is still granny scent. It's not yet great granny, but we're coming up there. Okay, let me find a spot for this one. I can still smell that Kenneth Cole reaction in the air. It's even lasting in the air. The others were a little bit lighter, and they didn't have the ability to stay as like an air freshener. But now we're gonna go with we're gonna go with Elizabeth Taylor. I even like the amber color of the juice. I don't know how old this bottle is. Yes, honey. That's got violets in it. That's got like ambergris in it, like you would find in Estee Lauder's Youth Dew. It's much lighter than Youth Dew. There's some spices in there. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. Now, I know how it is. When I was a teenager, I loved vintage fragrances like Fracas. Fracas was a vintage fragrance when I was young. I still love Shalimar to this day. So there were some fragrances that were like, the smell was ancient. It was 50 to 100 years older than me that I liked. So for those of you young girls, I know I'm talking to teenagers here, because anybody in their 30s and 40s, you guys are probably, you remember smelling this on your mom and your grandmom back in the 90s. But for the young kids who didn't go there and you want to reinvent and be brand new, Shalimar, Guerlain, Elizabeth Taylor, Tommy Girl. A lot of these fragrances are the same ones that are popular today. You know them under these new names like Elizabeth Taylor. Some of the designers, hey, how you doing, LaShawn? Oh, you like diamonds and emeralds? Yeah, I like diamonds and emeralds too. Diamonds and emeralds takes me back to Sun, Moon, and Stars. If you know anything about that, that was my fragrance. Yeah, but sometimes we have to realize that the younger people, they don't want what the 30-year-old considers cool and modern and hip, and they will go back and get in granny stuff, because that's what I did. I wore Youth Dew, and I am not the age of Estee Lauder Youth Dew. My mother couldn't stand Youth Dew, but I like that spicy, what they call a champar, and I think some of the little teenagers and maybe young 20s, they like it too. But this right here, it smells like a pearl. If you really smell this one, it smells like a pearl, but then it smells like a lost, it smells like an era before it. It's Elizabeth Taylor, and so it smells like maybe some Chanel No. 5 in that ambergris note, some a Guerlain fragrance, and definitely Estee Lauder Youth Dew is in there. And then she pulls it back. It's much lighter than all of those. This is not gonna blow, this is not gonna blow men out the room. This is not headache inducing, as long as you know how to spray it. This is gonna last you 6 to 8 hours in the winter time. And if it is summertime, I don't know. I've never even bothered to wear it in the summer. Oh, I'm all at 37, did your mom wear any of these fragrances? Okay, because at 37, you were a baby when these fragrances came out. Oh my goodness, LaShawn. But in any event, that is everything I got. I just wanted to hip you to these. And like I said, the fragrances, they were returned as Valentine's gifts to Sears. So I got Prada, I got Kenneth Cole, yeah girl, I got 2 Elizabeth Taylors, I got a Juicy Couture, and everything was 90% off. Plus, I got $100 to shop later. I have to admit though, you know I love to go in that jewelry department with my, I didn't put it in here. But I'll show it on my next haul because I got a clothing haul coming too, and I do have a little Bath and Body Works haul too. No candles for those of you who like candles. I gotta wait until Bath and Body Works wakes up. Oh, she had the one in my hand. Okay, that's good. That's good. These are some good ones, girl. Like I was saying, this is my strongest one. Everything else that I got are light and modern, and if you're on a budget, you can go and buy these lighter fragrances, except for this one. This right here is, you wouldn't even think this was Elizabeth Taylor. It's so light. This is so light and work friendly. You wouldn't even think it was Elizabeth Taylor. And this Prada Candy, again, this is the Floral. It's the lightest one of these ones. And the Kenneth Cole, this is a fruity sweet, but it's not like Kool-Aid. It's a very sophisticated fruity sweet. And then I got this Sex in a Bottle here, Juicy Gold Couture. This is Sex in a Bottle. Don't play with this unless you know what you're doing. This is date night. Do not wear this to work. You know, I don't need you to be stirring up no madness on the job, because people are only human. This is not your work fragrance, girls. If this is the only fragrance you have, go someplace else, get you a body mist to wear to work. Okay, so that's everything I got, and I got everything 90% off. And I want to thank everybody for coming over here to my haul. Shout out to LaShonda. I appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, Jesus loves you. And I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautifuls. Hey. Now let me just go on over here and so that I am finished. But I want to let you know that I love you very, very much.